Hello, my lovelies, and welcome back to another episode of the Year of Cooking Canuck. Thanks so much for joining me once again. On today's segment of Memories of Macedonia, I'm going to be making something that's really easy, guys. Oriz. That's rice. Yeah, guys, I'm going to be showing you how to make Macedonian rice. I got this recipe when I visited a restaurant in the old bazaar section of Bitola, and it so reminded me of the flavors of my baba's rice. So, of course, I stole the recipe, and I'm going to show you guys. It tastes amazing. It's so simple, but it's very Macedonian in flavors. Now, rice, guys. A lot of people have a hard time making rice. This guy is one of them. You know, for a long time, I couldn't make rice properly. It was either too sticky or it was too raw. And, until I found this method of making rice. So I'm going to show you how I make my rice. And it never, ever fails me. So, guys, without further ado, let's get in that kitchen and make Makedonsko Oriz, Macedonian rice. Hi there. Hey guys, welcome to the kitchen countertop. You're going to start by dicing 2 onions. You can use red or yellow onions, it doesn't really matter. Go ahead and smash a couple of large garlic cloves and give them a good mince. Guys, get a couple of pale green or yellow small peppers, bell peppers, or you can use one large yellow pepper. And go ahead and chop that up. Optionally, you could put in a hot pepper. So if you're going to use a hot pepper, I would only use 1 small bell pepper or half of a large and a hot pepper, which I'm going to add. Because, guys, you know me, I like it hot. Put your pan on high. Add a bit of vegetable oil. And then you're going to add your onions and peppers to start. Get your onions and peppers soft, but we don't want much color on them at all. Once your onions and peppers start getting soft, guys, go ahead and turn your heat down to low for now and add your garlic. In the meantime, I have a kettle going on the back burner here, which I'm heating double amount of water to which I'm going to use rice. So I'm using 2 cups of rice. I have 4 cups of water in there. I'm going to add chicken bouillon to the water once it's boiled. I'm going to give it a taste and then adjust if I need more. I'm going to start off with 1 tablespoon of dried mixed chicken bouillon, but if you have your own chicken stock, go ahead, please use that. It's much better. I'm not adding any salt at this point because the bouillon has salt in it, and we will be adding some Vegeta as well. So keep an eye on your vegetables, and in the meantime, go and rinse your rice. I have 2 cups here until the water runs clear. And we'll be back. Alright guys, my onions and peppers and garlic are very aromatic. They're quite soft and they're cooking down. At which point I'm going to add the rice right into the pan. This never fails for me, guys. I've washed it. Add that in. And mix this up together. At which point I'm going to go ahead and season. I'm going to add a little bit of Vegeta to this. About a teaspoon because it is salty and I can always adjust later. Continue mixing your rice until it becomes opaque, and I'll bring you back and show you what that looks like. At this point, guys, while you're cooking your rice in the pan, you want to turn the heat back up to high. Do not leave the stove. Continuously keep stirring. My water's ready, just in time. Alright guys, my rice is starting to get opaque. You don't want it to stick, but when it starts to smell nutty, you know it's time to add your liquid. Now you want to do this slowly, a little bit at first. I've tasted my chicken bouillon stock and it's just perfect. So go ahead and add little by little. Because you don't want it splashing up on you. Smells so good. And once it's settled down, go ahead and add the rest. Guys, you're going to set this to a medium high and you're going to keep an eye on it. You're going to give it a stir from time to time. When you see little holes appearing in the rice, you'll know that it's not time to go to the next step. And I'll show you when we get there. At this point, guys, you can see that the water is being absorbed by the rice. It's soaking up. It's by no means all the way cooked yet. But this is exactly what you're looking for. It shouldn't be soupy, but there should be still a quite amount of liquid in here. It hasn't quite made little holes yet, but it's on its way. By that I mean you're going to see little holes appearing on the top of the rice. And when that happens, I'll show you what I do. Hey guys, it's hard to see, but I have little holes appearing here and there. There's one, they're like bubbles. And we don't want this to stick. It's almost cooked. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn the heat completely off. Give my rice a mix. It's still a little bit wet at this point, but as you can see, the grains fall off. You're not left with a big glump. Is that a word? Glump? You know what I mean, guys. So, I've stirred all this rice up now as quickly as I can because I don't want to lose any heat. And now I'm going to pop a lid on it and let this steam and cook, and all the rice will be individual, they'll dry out a bit, and it will be perfect. In the meantime, guys, go ahead and chop up some parsley. Sorry, that was a very angry car that just went by. Alright guys, I can't redo this portion of the video, but go ahead, let this steam, chop up some parsley. Guys, your rice at this point should be fluffy, not sticky, and every grain separated with a fluff. So, go ahead now, add your parsley. Give it a mix. Cover for 1 minute and serve. Guys, alternatively, the last time I made this with some diced tomatoes in there, which is not completely traditional, but I did it and it was lovely, and I'll show you a picture. This is all mixed, looking great, guys. I'm going to cover this for another minute and we'll serve up. Alright guys, it's time to serve up our beautiful Macedonian rice. It tastes really good. Really, you can taste the chicken stock in there, the hot peppers, the onions, garlic. It's so fluffy and beautiful. And guys, as I said, if you wanted, you can add the tomatoes to give it some color. It's up to you. But I didn't have it that way in Vegeta. It was more like this. And what you can also do is serve this rice with a dollop of kefir or yogurt on top, which is always nice. All those grains come out lovely. Serve this with anything, guys. I have some little kofte kebabs that I made on the side, which I'm going to enjoy with. Just top up your rice with a little bit of bukovec pepper. Oh yes. Maybe a few black olives. And guys, we're all done, ready to eat. I'm going to enjoy this. Guys, thank you so much for watching this episode of Memories of Macedonia. We'll see you next time on the Euro Cooking Canuck. Please like, please share. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers, guys. Get me there. I love all your comments, and we'll see you next time. Couple of pics to follow. Ciao.